Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing for an Ivation automatic ice cream maker. So you ready? Let's get into this. Going around the box, you can see a nice image of the actual ice cream maker there. You can see here that it says Ivation Automatic Soft Serve Ice Cream Maker. All of these automatic ice cream makers are going to give you soft serve ice cream, and that's because the churning mechanisms aren't going to be able to mix it if it gets any harder than that. So you end up having to put it in the freezer for a little bit if you want to get it a little bit harder. You can see it creates delicious frozen treats in minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and say that's going to be a lot of minutes. And as you can see here, when your job gets done, it'll keep the compressor on to keep the ice cream cold until you have a chance to put it away. Here we got a little bit of low-key branding. And on the back panel, we got a nice picture, and also some of the key features of this machine are listed right down there. Here you can see what's in the box and the specifications. You can see it's basically 10 by 11 by 14. That's a pretty small footprint for a machine like this. It's got a 5-cup capacity, and right here you can see power requirements and output. Now we can get this box open. All right, let's see what we got here. First thing we got is our recipe book, including stuff like cookie dough ice cream, a little bit of mochaccino ice cream, blueberry cheesecake ice cream, and all sorts of other stuff in here with full color pictures. Pretty nice. Looks like we got our user manual here. This has got all the information you would normally get in a user manual, but I just like to mash buttons and get all pissed off when I can't figure out how to work the thing. Moving right along, this comes with a little plastic spatula here. Very nice. This looks like your churning paddle. That's what makes the magic happen. And then we got our power cord. Let's just slide that out of the way. Got something else on the side here. Comes with a little plastic ice cream scooper. It's got a little lever to help push the ice cream out. That's the first time I've ever seen one of these on a plastic ice cream scoop, so kudos to them. Wow. It looks like all the rest of this is coming out in one big ass piece. Oh, it's a heavy one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wow. Okay, now to finish unbagging this thing. I'll tell you what, as far as ice cream makers go, this is a nice looking machine. I don't know how much you can tell here, but it's got this kind of nice sloped edge here and this lip for where all the controls are. This will easily fit on your countertop and underneath your cabinets, no problem. In fact, just for a frame of reference so you can see exactly how big this is, here goes my Ninja blender right next to it so you can see. So a little bit wider and shorter than the blender, pretty good. Yeah, you got some vents here on both sides. On the back you got your model information and power requirements and more ventilation. You can actually see the heat sinks in here as well if you're looking in there. Nothing really going on underneath here. If you're looking down on this, here's the lid, and this just sort of twists off like that. One of the selling points on the box was that this lid is clear so you can watch your ice cream being made. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be standing here staring down this thing watching my ice cream for an hour. But I don't know, maybe you like to do that. Who am I to rain on your parade? Whatever floats your boat, I guess. The lid's got this door in here, so while it's churning, you can open that door up and you can throw mix-ins in there. So for instance, if you're making mint chocolate chip ice cream, you can take the chocolate chips, throw them in there near the end without stopping the machine, and it'll mix it right up. Also down in here, it looks like we got our measuring cup. This might be hard to see, but it shows you measurements in cups, milliliters, and ounces. So that's a nice touch. Also in here is your little bowl. Looks like this might be made of aluminum or something like that. Little metal gear here on the bottom, and that's paired with a metal gear down here. Now this is a compressor-based machine, so you're not going to have to worry about pre-freezing this. The more inexpensive ice cream makers have a bowl that has to be frozen for 24 hours because it's full of a special gel. These machines are compressor-based, so you don't need anything like that with this. All that cooling will happen on this machine in real time, so there's no need for preparation ahead of time. Okay, so the bowl just goes in like this. It has these notches here so you know where to line these up at. Then your paddle goes in, paddle side down, and then on goes your lid, and you twist it counterclockwise to lock it in. Okay, let's plug this in and test it. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Now, one thing to know about these machines is if you were to order one, you have to remember that they have refrigerant inside of here. So you have to take similar precautions to when you buy a refrigerator, meaning it has to sit upright for about 24 hours to make sure all the refrigerant settles before you start to try to use it. Now, for a quick rundown of the buttons, we have our power button, and your buttons on top here are for cooling only, which is just to keep your product cold. And you can see that's defaulted to 30 minutes. Any one of these timers can be changed by using the plus or minus buttons here. The second button here is for your mix-ins. You can see that defaults to 10 minutes. So that's just mixing time for you when you're throwing in additional ingredients. And again, you can raise or lower that amount of time. The third button here with the little picture of the ice cream cone is obviously ice cream and cooling. And as you can see, that defaults to 60 minutes, which you can obviously change up or down. And when this finishes your churning cycle, it'll automatically revert down to cooling mode for a predetermined amount of time. That way you can enjoy your ice cream without having to worry about taking it out of the machine right away. And right here is the start and pause button. So as you can see, this machine is extremely simple to use. We'll go ahead and start a cycle so we can see how much noise this makes. Can you hear that? That's actually really quiet for an ice cream maker. So yeah. And here's another look so you can see what it looks like while it's turning. And there's that little door we were talking about. If you'd like a little bit more information about this machine, we do have a link down in the description area of the video for you to check out. In the coming weeks, we'll be putting this thing through its paces, posting some videos making some different kinds of ice cream, and we'll have both a review video and a comparison video comparing and contrasting this machine with a freezer bowl type of ice cream maker and a Ninja Creami. So come back often, we'll have those up as soon as we can. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about Joe's Phenomenal, you can watch a couple more videos, or you can check us out online at joesphenomenal.com. I thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your busy day to watch our video. It really does mean a lot to me, and I hope to see you back again here really soon. So until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.